myths about money. It is historical that there are some people who will never touch ample money. Why would religion say that they will never make money? So there is a myth that money is for the rulers, not the ruled. Is it a fact that all the money is in the United States? So money is important, and as long as histories, for a long time, ever since human beings have been on this planet Earth, they have always had some form of money. Hello, welcome to the Elly Twineyo Show. This is the exciting part because today we are going to talk about money. We are going to talk about money. You know, we have been talking about businesses, small businesses for women, small businesses generally, challenges of businesses, how to survive in business, self-employment, working. But all this we have been doing, it rotates about making money. So money is important, and as long as histories, for a long time, ever since human beings have been on this planet Earth, they have always had some form of money. They have used this as a means of exchange, but currently these days in modern life, we use money to make transactions, to exchange goods and services. You buy goods using money. If you have no money, you buy goods for groceries. If you have no money, you starve. But also we use money for other purposes. For investment, for example. We use money for saving. We use money for other things, including helping our friends, relatives, and everybody. We use money for helping communities. We use money, and money is important for us all the time. Now, I have been talking to people in this world, and they have what we call myths about money. And I want to mention that this myth is what they say about money, which is not true. So what I'm going to say in this part, in this episode, are some of the myths that most of you have outside there. For example, one of them, there is this feeling that it is historical, that there are some people who will never touch ample money, that they will never touch enough money, that they will never have enough money. You are simply saying they will never be rich, for example. But this is a myth. It is not a fact. There is the other thing of people are saying it is religious. And you know those religious books are historical books. The Bible, the Quran, and the Mormon book, and the Buddhism book, and all these other books. They say these books state, in other words, religion states that you'll never touch money. That it was destined. There are some people, they will be born and come into this world and leave this world without ever making money. That every effort they make, they will never make it, they will never make money. Then you say, why? Were they cursed? What mistake did they do? They came in this world like we all came into this world. Why would religion say that they will never make money? So this is also a myth. It is not a fact. Anyone in the world really can make money, as we'll see. The other myth is that all the money is in the United States, and that all the money comes from United States, and that's why United States has got a lot of millionaire dollar millionaires. As you know, the US has got the biggest number of dollar millionaires. Actually, the United States has got the biggest number of billionaires now, bigger than other countries in the world. The United States has got even what we call cent billionaires. Some rich people in the States are going towards trillion. One person is becoming a trillionaire, US dollar trillionaire. So is it a fact that all the money is in the United States? I think this is a myth. Yeah, then others are saying that, money is for the rulers, not the ruled. They are going to the history like when the whole world had a lot of kings in every part. We still have kings in most countries. They are rulers, but also we have rulers who are leaders who are not kings and queens, who are prime ministers, who are presidents, who are heads of states. So there is a myth that money is for the rulers, not the ruled. Money is for the rulers, not the ruled. So therefore, for us who are being ruled, we will never touch ample money. That is a myth still. The other myth also is that people in developing countries will never touch ample money, will never have enough money. The myth is people in developing countries, in poor countries, in Africa, in India, in other parts of Asia, in South America, Argentina, Brazil, Colombia, Bolivia, Peru, and all these, Ecuador, and all these countries, that they will never touch money, they will never have enough money, they will never have ample money. And these myths have been around for a long time. So you find people in these countries believing, no, yeah, sometimes some people are destined never to have ample money, never to have enough amounts of money. In other words, never to become rich. So that myth is also there. Then others, they tell you in some countries, if you go to Nigeria, for example, and even South Africa, these are the two biggest economies with Egypt in Africa, for example. When you go there, you'll find some people believing that they were bewitched. That they were bewitched, that witch doctors can bewitch you never to touch money. That you never touch money, that you never have enough, you never be rich. So there are a lot more myths in this world. I can't finish all of them, but I thought we would look at some of these myths and discuss them and understand them and say these are myths. And wherever you go to different parts of the world, they keep telling you more myths, which we, in the next episode, we will be talking about facts about money. We should be talking about facts about money, and therefore I don't want to spend a lot of time on these myths, but you have heard them. There are people who believe that these myths are true, and therefore when they don't make money, they say, yeah, because it was meant to be. Yeah, because it was destined. Yeah, it's because I live in India, I live in Africa, I live in Asia, I live in Nigeria, I live in South Africa, I live in Brazil, I live in Argentina, I live in Bolivia, I live in Colombia, I live in Peru, I live in Venezuela. So ladies and gentlemen, in the next part of this show, we will look seriously at the facts about money. facts about money and facts about having money by individuals in this world. Thank you.